everyone, I'm Angela, I'm in grade 11 and I'm running for Prime Minister. Now don't worry, I'm not going to sit here and talk about how I'm a mentor and tutor at Campion or about how since grade 10 I've helped organize countless council initiatives such as virtual talent show, Valentine's messages, and the virtual game nights. I also want to mention that I have executive council experience and the fact that as Minister of Records this year, I took minutes at all of our council meetings, which you can check out in the council Instagram bio. I definitely wouldn't go on and on about how my extensive council expertise, responsibility, and organizational skills all make me a great candidate because, let's be honest, you've probably heard that from everyone else already. Instead, let's talk about what I want to do for you. If restrictions ease up next year, I'd love to run things like school dances and fall fairs, complete with carnival activities, music, and dunk tanks. Some virtual initiatives I have in mind include grade divided spirit competitions where there would be challenges to earn points throughout the year and the winning grade would get a reward, as well as turning our game nights into larger tournaments with better prizes. One of my primary goals is to increase engagement with the student body. I want to make your ideas happen, so I'd like to have meetings once in a while where anyone, not just council members, can drop in to give their suggestions. If you take anything away from my speech, I hope it's this. I'm passionate about improving the student life experience at Campion, and I hope you vote for me. Let's make next year as enjoyable as possible together.
Hi everyone, my name is Annie Dye. I'm a grade 11 student and I'm running to be this year's Student Council Prime Minister. This is the part where I list my relevant experiences. So, for the past 4 years, for varying time intervals, I've been a part of choir, computer club, DECA, debate team, drama club, equity club, Instagram squad, that was phase, math club, science club, social inclusion group, student council, you get the idea. I'm very involved in the school, I'm familiar with student council, and I'm good at event planning. I'd be a very productive Prime Minister. But Annie, being a productive Prime Minister doesn't mean you're a good Prime Minister. What can I actually do to improve student council? That is a great question, which brings me straight to my next point. In addition to being a productive or efficient Prime Minister, I want to be a Prime Minister that listens to your ideas and make them a reality. If elected, I would put up a Google form that hopefully stays up throughout the entire school year that allows you guys to give Student Council your suggestions and ideas. That way, any students of Campion can be part of a decision-making process of council planning, and the events we put out will be an accurate reflection of what the student body actually wants, what you guys want. My last attempt to get your vote is that I indulge in a decent amount of animes, shows, and musicals, so FanFest won't be boring if you vote for me. I will be a Prime Minister that listens to what the students of Campion really want and make them happen. So if I've managed to convince you, vote Annie Dye for Prime Minister.
Hello everyone, my name is Gabrielle Sims, and I'm a student at St. Edmund Campion Secondary School. I'm going to be grade 11 in September, and I'm interested in applying for Prime Minister because it will give me the opportunity to foster my leadership, teamwork, public speaking, and communication skills. Also, I'm a creative leader and have several ideas for the betterment of the school, including enhanced tutoring programs, fundraising walks for charity after COVID, game nights, and student scholarships, even for college. In my previous school, I was the president and founder of Debate Club, and our team won various debate competitions. I have taken various leadership roles, and I'm an executive for my youth group at church. I'm interested in becoming Prime Minister because I want to serve the school, and I'm focused, punctual, hardworking, creative, and I get the job done. As the Prime Minister of Student Council, I will represent all students. And if a student has a concern that needs representation, I will take that concern to the right person to see how that concern can be addressed. It would be my honor to serve my school, to fulfill my duties of the office. I will carry out the duties of a Student Council Prime Minister with utmost integrity, diligence, and competence. A vote for me is a vote to get your issues addressed and resolved. A vote for me is what you should do. Vote Gabrielle Sims to represent you.
Hi everyone, I'm Samantha D'Souza. Maybe you know me, maybe you don't, but I'm a grade 11 student running for Deputy Prime Minister for the 2021-22 year. I think that high school is a really important place for us even outside of education. It's a place where we can learn, grow, and experiment as individuals, and Student Council is a really important part of that because it brings awareness to student voices in our community. The past year and a half have made that incredibly difficult for everyone, but I think moving forward we have a lot of really great opportunities. In my 3 years at Campion, I've worked behind the scenes a lot. I've been a general council member since 2019, so I'm already familiar with how things work and how I can turn your ideas into real events. As a senior student, it's really important to me to be approachable and accessible to younger students, and this past year I've been a tutor and a mentor to grade 8s, 9s, and 10s. And I think that it's really important that you guys get a well-rounded high school experience, especially if you join the Campion community during the pandemic. As Deputy Prime Minister, I'll work to make next year as engaging and exciting as possible, regardless of how we're attending school. I want to build amazing memories of high school, even with all that's happening around us. If I'm elected, you'll see a lot more exciting events like gaming tournaments and movie nights, and I want to know what you guys are passionate about. Topics like equity, diversity, post-secondary, all of those. And I would love to recognize all of the exemplary students outside and inside the classroom. With that, I would really appreciate it if you guys voted for me for Deputy Prime Minister.
Hi, my name is Vivian and I'm running for Deputy Prime Minister next year. I'm in grade 11 this year and yeah. So one of my primary goals is to create events where it caters to the interests of a lot of students at Campion. So even if my interests are super different from yours, hopefully I can create at least one event that you're really excited to participate in. So I've noticed that sometimes there's a disconnect between what the student body wants and what we've been able to organize. However, I feel like if I was elected, I could bridge the gap or make some of these events happen. Like a really good example of this is the Valorant tournament. So I remember I spent a really long time working on a proposal that addressed all the concerns that the game brought up, and it ended up being approved because of persistence and dedication. So yeah, I don't really know how well that event went as of now, but I know when I was planning it, I made sure to talk to a variety of people for suggestion and feedback, and I hope to continue to do that next year to make next year's events memorable. So yeah, vote for Vivian Ewing for Deputy Prime Minister.
Hello, my name is Bea, I'm in grade 11 and I'm running for Student Voice Rep. You may or may not know, but I was actually a Minister of Communications this year, meaning I was running the Student Council Instagram. Also, I was behind plenty of the council's activities. For example, those very cheesy Valentine messages that you sent each other, or more recently, the Valorant tournament, which honestly did take some persistence to get approved. However, in the end, it was approved. Thus, I will continue to make sure that events that you want to see happen. Furthermore, I believe that social media is an excellent tool for communication. As such, I will make sure that our council page is a platform where you can share your voices and your voices shall be heard. Overall, my experience would translate smoothly into this role of Student Voice Rep. If you'd like a dedicated and communicative human to represent you, vote for Bea Tawasido. Teddy has. Have a nice day.
Hello, Campion Bears! I know you must all be feeling a bit tired from the various amazing speeches you've heard already, so I'll keep it brief. No, I'm just kidding. For those of you who may not know me, hi, my name is Jade Miller, and I am currently in grade 10, and I am running for Student Voice Representative. From the moment I arrived at St. Edmund Campion, I dove headfirst into school affairs. From speaking at assemblies, to speaking on the announcements, to curating some of ECTV News' videos, to being a leader in Alpha and Life Teen, leading events and activities, and of course, being your grade 10 representative. I'm not the type of person who can pull off daring pranks or jump off of a plane, but that probably isn't what you're looking for in a student voice rep anyways. What I do offer is steadfastness, hard work, and the ability to work with others even during the difficult circumstances caused by COVID. As your student voice representative, I vowed to end all homework. Just kidding, I can't do that, unfortunately. But what I can do is be your voice with the school administration and work to make this the best year St. Edmund Campion has ever had. Think of me not just as a person, but as a telephone, connecting you and allowing you to have a say in what goes on within our school community. Wait, I think my telephone's ringing. It's for you.
Feel like you should have a say? Vote for Jade Miller today.
Well, you heard them. Vote Jade Miller as your student voice representative.
Hey guys! Are you looking for a student voice representative that can get you what you want? One that is passionate about each student having a voice in all affairs that impacts their school life? Well, you've come to the right person. My name is Karishma Kemraj, I'm a grade 11 student at Campion, and I'm absolutely thrilled to put my name forward for the position of your student voice representative for the 2021 to 2022 school year. Since grade 9, I've been heavily involved in various student activities, including junior and senior band, Frosh Week, Relay for Life Committee, and I've been committed to student council for the past 2 years. That being said, I've developed a very strong connection with many students at our school, and I would be extremely proud to represent our student body as your student voice representative. No matter what kind of a year we have next year, I promise that it will be a fun one, filled with lots of Civvies Days, fundraisers, Spirit Weeks, and more. I hope that you all will trust me to amplify your voices. Don't forget to cast your vote, and thank you all for your time.